On September the 1st, 1939, the Wehrmacht of the Third Reich invaded Poland, and the rest, as you know, is history. This past weekend, it would seem that there was a fatality at the ongoing demonstrations in downtown Portland, Oregon. The death of an individual is always a tragedy, and said individual will no doubt properly be mourned as a lost son, possibly a lost father, brother, or cousin. When an individual is mourned, however, as a fallen comrade in arms, this changes the dynamic considerably. A comrade in arms is by definition someone who has relinquished their individuality by becoming a component in a composite, by joining in some common cause, unified to fulfill some purpose. Such a person who is then killed in the pursuit of that cause becomes then a casualty. And casualties, tactically, strategically, statistically, and indeed casually, are expected, anticipated in times of war and conflict. In this instance, this casualty was apparently a member of an extreme right-wing nationalist faction. Now, there are countless out there who will insist that he both can and will be mourned and missed as an individual and as a concombatant. I am not going to dispute this, for after all, there are countless more out there who will recall to mind that on Saturday, October the 12th of last year, a singular individual was likewise killed and was most definitely mourned as both an individual and a fellow crusader. And that was just one of many. The upshot of this unhappy reflection is simple. As pathetic, as inexcusable, and as alarming as it is that the political climate in this country has been promulgated and proliferated, that is to say, bulldozed and railroaded to the very brink of open revolution in the streets, this is the reality. And this reality will continue to pose that terminally inescapable question. To the peaceful demonstrators, to the advocates of passive resistance, to the anti-fascist activists, to the sharp skinhead contingencies, and to the very heart and core of the Black Lives Matter movement, casualties have long since become a fully foreseeable probability. The nationalists have clearly demonstrated through shootings, through hit-and-run assaults, through lynchings, and through outright murder, clearly demonstrated, showcased, and in some instances have grandstanded that they are willing and eager to kill for their cause. The question with which they are now faced is, are they willing to die for it?